Hello, YouTube. I just tried to record this video and for some reason it didn't save to the camera. Hello, YouTube. If you are watching this on the day that it comes out, it is Friday, so happy Friday. It's almost the weekend. If you're watching this at a different time, happy whatever day that is, and hopefully it's almost the weekend for you too. So this video is going to be a little bit different from what we usually do. Usually Olivia and I are together when we record, but this week I'm going to record some from my house and she's going to record some from her house, which will be fun. It'll be great. I have my little sidekick here with me. Hello! Hello! Say hi! Oh my gosh. I mean, isn't that the cutest baby you've ever seen? I can just stop the video here and it'd be the best one yet. But I will not do that. So, even though it's freaking 95 degrees out, I'm not even kidding. And what day is it? It's October 3rd, so we're into the Octobers, which means it should be fall. But anyway, it's still hot out, but we are gonna do a little fall decor home tour, which I was like very excited about until I saw this. I was just watching our story, la 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 la, and I saw Olivia's post, which says sneak peek to tomorrow's YouTube, and it is her cute house with some fall decor, and I started feeling insecure about my house, which is not fair. We have different houses, different tastes. Actually, something that I wanted to talk about while I do this is renting. I have never owned a home before, but I think that you can still make a rental home feel... Sorry, I just randomly was like, I wonder if we've gotten mail, and just checked behind me. We haven't. Anyway. What was I gonna say? Oh, I think it's as possible and as important to make your rental home feel like home, whatever that looks like to you. So for me, I just want everything, number one, I want every single thing to have a place. I do not like clutter. Got that from my mama. And number two, I want it to feel cozy and homey, and I like to kind of embrace I like my decor to kind of match whatever style the house is, which is interesting when you rent. Because like for us, we moved to Winston and only looked at 2 houses and liked the house that we're in enough to rent it, so we didn't like look at a ton and then pick which one that fit our like aesthetic best. We just kind of, I thrift and buy furniture that I like for this house, and if we move and it doesn't match a new house, I'll sell it. Right, little girl? So, that's my spiel. I think what I'm going to do is show you my fall decor, which is not much. I also wanted to say, this is the most fall decor I've ever decorated. I've been peer pressured into it by Olivia. Just kidding, I love it. I mostly want to decorate and do fun things like that for this little person, so that she can just remember like the magic of the seasons changing when she is big. So yeah, I'm going to show you my fall decor, and I'm also just going to do like a quick kind of show of my house, I guess like an unofficial home tour. It is not at all finished, and I'm going to try to not let this be like a bash my house or point out all the things that I don't like about it, because it's a great house and I have worked really hard to make it look the way that it does, and I like how it looks. So, and I believe that houses are never finished. There's always something that you can add, always something that you can change, and so this one is not done, because none of them are. So follow along. Let's go inside. Actually, I'm going to start out here. I just have to fix the pumpkins because she has moved them. So starting on my front porch, I have a few pumpkins. I was going to talk about how my mom always told me to decorate in odd numbers, which, okay, oh my word, this is how my brain works. First I was like, I'm going to talk about decorating in odd numbers, and then I counted and I was like, there's 6 pumpkins, that's even. And then as soon as I started saying that, I counted and there's actually 7. So anyway, decorate in odd numbers. That's what my mom taught me. Yeah, and these pumpkins double as a baby toy, which is really awesome. Next on my porch that I added a little fall flair is this layered rug situation. This rug was in my kitchen, the bottom rug was, and I was just kind of ready to give it a new spot, new life, and so I layered this welcome mat, which I'm realizing is not straight. Still not straight, but I put this little welcome mat on it, and ideally you would want a bigger welcome mat over this size rug, but work with what you have, people, and work within your budget, and nothing is perfect. So yeah, those are my wise words. Alright, this is my living room. If you follow us on Instagram, then you saw on our feed a portrait of my mantle. Not a portrait, a picture. And I've since then added some funky little 3D bats to it just for fun. And then I have these pumpkins. So that's like the gist of my fall decor. Very extensive. So, but this is the rest of my living room. Olivia and I found these two leather couches for, say hello to the YouTube.
Hello.
We found them at the Habitat Restore, a thrift store here, for a steal. This rug is also thrifted. You can't really tell. The light in here is just terrible. This coffee table is from my mom. Bye.
You gotta go to the gym.
No. Marriage, you guys, marriage. He works from home. He is my biggest supporter. Literally, I think I'm about to start my period because as he was leaving, I almost teared up just thinking about him. So it would embarrass him if any of this was in the video, but you should put it in, Olivia. Okay. These pillows, I took the covers off because I was tired of them and I just haven't bought new covers yet. Ideally, I would like to have like something cuter on this coffee table, but she can reach anything on here as she is about to do that. So when we light the candle, we put it up. Usually those magazines aren't on there. Yes, here we go. Okay, put this up here. She will eat the magazines. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Okay, what else? Okay, I also have a bat on that little thing. You can see that quote says, "If there's love in a house, it's a palace for sure." Mostly just reminding myself that my house is enough, and because there is a butt ton of love in it. I hate that phrase, but whatever. Hey, coming into my dining room. Usually I like to have something on the table, but I took what I usually keep on the table and put it on my mantle. So that is just random crap that needs to be cleaned up. But anyway, this is a rug that I bought new. It's one of the only things in my house that I bought new. All the chairs, the table, they're all secondhand. That chair is secondhand. This art is obviously secondhand as well, and it was inspired by our work in dojos. Just kind of a funky little gallery wall. Baby break. And then I have a little bar cart with some stuff. It doesn't have any alcohol on it because alcohol is expensive. And then I have my basket wall and a piece of thrifted Target art that I have not hung. I'm not going to show you my kitchen, but I will show you my bedroom. So, squeeze on by. I have a tiny little house, so this is Stuart's office. You guys want to see this? He's going to be really embarrassed if I show you. Isn't that terrible? That's how our whole house would look if I didn't live here. Okay, moving on to my bedroom. Look, oh my gosh, see, I told you, this whole place was clean. Okay, this is my room. I rearranged it. I have a little piece of thrifted art, thrifted frames, and some printed black and white prints over there. This is a secondhand dresser from my great-grandmother. Millions of books that I'm reading, a plant in a thrifted basket. This is like all my skincare I keep in here, all my chapstick, lipstick, little perfume sticks. This is where I keep my bills I need to pay. Oh, this is a nightmare for the baby. She is always chewing on those things. Here's my crown jewel, I don't know. This huge mirror, which I have moved to my room so I can get ready in front of it. I like to move that ottoman and sit in front of it and do my makeup. But I put some bats on there just for fun. See, here she goes. No, no. No, no, sis. No, no, no. Okay. But yeah, I put some bats on there, mostly so it will keep this girl entertained. She likes to look up at them while I am doing anything that I need to do. Also, you guys, look at my jeans. Look at my zipper down. Really bad. Let me go put her down and then I'll... So that's like pretty much my house, minus the kitchen, the bathroom, and Isla's room. The kitchen is just kind of a mess, so that's why I'm not taking you in there. And Isla's room is also a mess. And I like to joke because people are like, oh, does your nursery have a theme to it? Doesn't have a theme, it's just pretty cute, but our blackout blinds weren't cutting it, so this is a tip for all you mamas out there. Tape up trash bags to your windows and you have blackout blinds for like $5. Alright, I am passing this off to Liv. I hope you enjoyed my portion of this video. Love you guys.
Welcome, welcome. So, now we're gonna do my house. Which is currently under construction, and at the rate we're going, it will be under construction for approximately the remainder of my life. So, pray for me. But yeah, so my husband and I bought, yeah, so this is my house. We bought this house. It's our first purchased home we've ever owned, and it is a total fixer-upper. It was mint green, hadn't been lived in for like 11 years or so. There's lots of parts that are still completely untouched. It's a pretty small house, but it still has required a crap ton of work. And it's been fun, but I have learned a lot about patience. Actually, I don't even know if I've learned anything about it. I've just learned that I'm not patient. That's pretty much what I've gathered. So, we'll start with the front. And we'll do like more thorough home tours as our YouTube develops, I'm supposing. Also, sorry, I keep looking at the view thing versus the camera hole. Sorry. So here's our porch. These little couch chair things were free. A friend was cleaning out a big warehouse and he gave them to me, which was really nice of him. So I bought those little cushions at Target, but yeah. The chairs thrifted, the rocking chairs were here, so that's cool. Moving on to my pumpkins. Entryway. Added a little scarf, little sifted scarf to my skeleton. That pumpkin that's sitting on the bench, or the, whatever that's called, stump, is from the people that lived here before also. She was obsessed with holidays, so trying to keep some of her tradition alive. Another pumpkin. I just add a little tassel to that guy for fun. My sister had this made for me, which is super cute. Let's go inside. Okay, so sadly there's really not a lot of space in our house right now that isn't affected by the remodel, however, potato, which is stressing me out and making me an absolute butthole to my husband, which it's not his fault. But if he sees this, I've been an angel. JK, but no, it's just a lot and he's doing most of the work, which is great that he has those skills and that we can use them because that means we save a great amount of cash. But then he has to do all the work and he's not accessible to me, but I also want him to do the work because I'm a crazy person and want this done in like 15 minutes. I want it done like extreme makeover style, home edition, where they move that bus, you know, that kind of thing. But unfortunately there'll be no bus and it will not happen in 5 days, but it's gonna be a growth period for me. Anyways, so I'll start with the living room. When you walk in, there's just a big living room that we kind of have dubbed the more formal, not that we're formal people at all, but it just turns out to be kind of more formal living room. We have a porch that's going to be kind of like our casual movie cozy spot. So we'll start here. Okay, so we have 2 couches and a chair in here currently. I love switching things up, so I think probably every time friends come over or my mom comes over or anything like that, she's always like, oh, it's different again. But yeah, so I love switching things up. It's like home stuff is actually probably my passion. Maybe it's not, I hate using that word. It puts a lot of pressure on it, but it's just something that I can really like dig my teeth into and work really hard on for long amounts of time. So I love switching it up. I love undoing so that I can redo, that kind of thing. So we have a leather couch that I bought used on Facebook Marketplace, and then this couch that I bought at Goodwill. They were donated a bunch of furniture samples, and I was in the right place at the right time. And this coffee table came from one of our other YouTube videos, an estate sale with my mom. And it's got this cool marble pattern. And I just added some little tea candles to make it cozy for fall. This spider on this jar that was here, he's actually really creepy. Like, it's one of those things, if you were to not remember you put that in there in the middle of the night, kind of like shit your pants type of thing. Anyways, these were my dad's neighborhood and I snip added those to the coffee table. What are they called? Pampas grass? Anyways, it's hard to talk about your process when you're not a legitimate interior designer. You're just like, I cut these things and put them in a vase. That's the extent of the technical terms that I have. So we have these amazing built-ins that are awesome. They're exceptionally daunting to decorate because they're huge, and I've never had experience with this much shelving to fill space with. I just added pumpkins. That's literally it. Plus this bat that was up in my attic. I added him. Yeah, so really it was just, I love finding kind of quirky ways to add touches versus it being like straight up Hobby Lobby dumping inside my house, you know what I'm saying? So, like this little pumpkin is from Target, the dollar spot or something. And that's a real pumpkin. And everything else is thrifted. So, I just try to look for things that are interestingly shaped or have an amazing font, like this decorating book. This tassel I think was actually like an Amazon purchase. Yeah. So that's this half of the shelves. I kind of just go with similar tones. Currently there's a little more color than usual considering I'm adding some of those fall pumpkin accessories. Here's the other half. The lighting is kind of terrible, but it'll do for today. So the other half, we've got a little picture of John Wayne. This cat that was in my attic. Another Target pumpkin. Golds, blacks, with a little bit of funky stuff thrown in. But I love this cat. This is a really good book, Cozy Minimalist. You should look her up on Instagram. This is a Joanna Gaines book, and this was at Goodwill Pottery Barn Home. These are like all these front pages of the New York Times, which is neat. I bought this book because the font was amazing and because so is cocaine. Just kidding. Just kidding! I don't do cocaine. This is also a cool book, The Great American Shooting Prince. It's just like a hunting book. I thought it'd be kind of funny with this trophy next to it. Some cute Sifted stickers. Hashtag Dime Store Magic. If you haven't noticed already, we're doing this new thing on Thursdays where we give away Happy Mail. Happy Mail, not Happy Meals. But that'd be dope if we could do that. But yeah, these big stickers will be in that Happy Mail with some other fun stuff. I love this vintage piece of artwork. This pumpkin and this thing. Marble. It's got a cool pinkish hue to it. Anyways. Objects, objects, objects. They don't do anything but look good. Here's an angle back at the door. We have this entry table that I got at a Salvation Army. Some lamps that are from the Habitat Restore. So I just decorated with some books. All thrifted. Just bought them because of the easy viewable spine where you could see the words, or the font was cool. That was kind of how I did that. This is just my little display of pumpkins in fall over here with a pic of California, I think. Or Hawaii. Never been to either. So if anybody wants to identify this location, hook me up. So this is my new pride and joy. Is this wall hanging that I got from a friend who does kind of estate salvaging. So it came out of somebody's estate. They had 3 of them, and this was definitely my favorite of the 3. It's wool. It's got really hot pinks contrasted with the dark brown and some other fun colors. Obviously it's a statement, and so it adds a layer of coolness that otherwise I would not be able to accomplish on my own. So I'm so happy with this thing. So this will be kind of a lifetime chair for Luke and I probably. I got it at the Habitat Restore, and it's an amazing leather chair. It doesn't have its matching footstool. I forget the name of it, but it's like one of those classic mid-century pieces that everybody freaks out about, and I freaked out about it when I saw it. Had to have it. Looks real cool. Looks like we've been to California by the way we're decorating, but we've never been, or at least I've never been. So this is the layout of the house. This is kind of a good view to see what it looks like. That is going to be our dining room. This is going to be a little entryway room, and both are the avenues that you would reach the kitchen. So the kitchen will be the length, the entire like back length of the house. And I want you to stay tuned because I will definitely do a kitchen reveal, or, you know, thrifted kitchen decor that I find along the way once we get there. I can give you a little sneak peek of the before though. So my husband laid the floor. He's awesome. I love him so much. I give him a hard time a lot on here, but this is going to be basically the main shebang right here. This L, that's where our sink will be. Backsplash from the countertop to the top, the stove over here, and then over here there'll be an island, and then up against the fireplace there'll be a little seating area. Yeah, so it'll be fun. It's just a project that I know I wanted done, and so did my husband, but as, you know, the 3rd week rolls around, you're like, wow, this is really affecting us physically and emotionally. You see this trash can? That's kind of how I feel. Just bubbling over with garbage. Yes. And then here's another project that's pretty fun. is this porch. Aw, look who it is. She always gets herself stuck up here. Dolly. So this is going to be our cozier living room like I was telling you before. Previously it just had vinyl flooring and siding. It kind of looked like the exterior of the house, and now it's made to look more like the interior. So we'll have a little blind so we can, you know, have privacy. And then the TV will go on this wall. And I ordered a rug that I'm really excited about. This couch matches the couch that I bought on Facebook Marketplace. They came as a pair. So yeah, this room is TBD. But I'm definitely gonna give it some fall coziness as well. Don't know what I'm gonna do on this wall, but we'll see. But this is our bedroom, so I'm gonna walk in there now. I brought this chest of drawers that has been in here before, back in here. Have a little fall candle, my fall colored skincare slash perfume, some more pampas grass, a little vintage lamp. But this spot right here brings me so much joy. And then if you pivot slightly to the left, you're back to stress land, but I just don't look over there. And then our bed is kind of unmade right now because our dog, Baloo, got up there and clawed a massive hole in the sheets. Did you do that? Did you claw a massive hole in the sheets because you wouldn't get your nails cut at the vet? Is that you winking? You're rude. Just kidding. Love you. You guys are pretty freaking cute. Okay. So he teared a hole. I gotta go get sheets, but I kinda wanted new sheets. So did I pay him to do it? No. Did he do it? Yes. Am I kind of happy about it? Also yes. Okay. Back to the bedroom. You can see on our website, the blog, kind of what it looks like in its glory when it's photographed well. Little 80s bedside tables that's like lacquered furniture, I think that's what they call it. Vintage lane that I got at a Habitat Restore. I was super hype about. These lamps, I pulled those out of the Goodwill bins. Surprise, surprise. And then our TV, which I added string pumpkins to so that I can watch Hocus Pocus right here every single night. I haven't really fully done my fall decorating. I'm a freak, an absolute freak for fall. But it overwhelms me to have too much extra crap laying around. So I've got to find that balance, but, you know, it's something we strive for. Here's our bathroom. Not a ton of fall going on in here, but I put that little rug out and this little pumpkin. Do love my bathroom. It's very cute. Would you like to see our other bathroom? Because it's like watching a Halloween movie. So I'm going to add it to the fall home tour. It's so bad. So this will eventually be the master bedroom that we've not even touched. This is what everything looks like. It had dark trim. Popcorn sparkly ceiling, which I may regret removing the sparkly part. Back to the Halloween home horror show. I don't even know what that black glue is. I don't want to know. Ugh, that was a terrible, it sounded more like a bird. But this bathroom is, I don't want the door to close, is really scary. Hopefully someday we'll make it not scary. Like I said, in the next 30 years. No! Hey, I like your shirt. Miller just showed up.
Yeah, looking great.
Looking amazing. I'm almost done.
Is that from Goodwill?
Okay, so that was my kind of fall home tour. Really, nothing super clever about it. I just like to add pumpkins. And around Halloween, a couple little Halloween accents. I love Miller's bats and I think I'm going to order some of those. on Amazon because they're so cute. Miller's Note about styling and feeling content in your home and not comparing yourself or comparing yourself constantly to other people. I am literally haunted by this on a moment by moment basis, basically, especially as we're like redoing a ton of stuff, because it feels so, maybe it's because it's our first house, maybe it's because like we're trying to do it as affordably as possible, but it feels like life or death. It feels like this is the one time you get to make this decision, and if you make the wrong one, then you're going to end up with an ugly kitchen or an ugly living room, or you're going to look like you tried too hard. I have a ton of thoughts that unless I process them aloud, I don't realize how they affect me. So, I feel you, Miller, and I feel you, anybody else out there who doesn't feel like their house is put together, doesn't feel like their house is unique, but your house is. And the more you just trust your gut and go with your instinct, and the more you are thankful for what you have, like, and when you see people in your home enjoying it, that also makes a difference, I think. Anyways, so try to count the things that you love about your home on a regular basis. Share it with other people, and trust your instinct. Go with your gut. That's my home advice, and I'm not that experienced, so trust me or don't trust me. Thank you for watching our channel. I hope that you liked this video, and if you do, will you comment below and tell us what you like, what you'd like to see in our next video. And if you shop with us on our website, please hashtag DimeStoreMagic and show us how you style up our clothing, because we just think that's the coolest thing. And we want to create this community that we all can share together. If you don't already, follow us on Instagram, because that's where you can find out what we're doing throughout the week and what sales we're running, what finds we find. That's where the magic happens. That's the hub. So, thank you guys for watching. Love ya. Bye.